It's certainly my pleasure to open this really important session on metastatic lung cancer. This is an area that we have witnessed remarkable scientific progress, yet one that still represents the majority of patients diagnosed with lung cancer. Unfortunately, tragically, accounts for most deaths. So it has been an amazing journey for the past several decades through tumor biology, immune interactions, and molecular drivers that have led to clinically relevant, impactful breakthroughs that we never could have imagined. And the remarkable journey continues. A few weeks ago, the FDA approved ibrutinib, an oral TKI for patients whose tumors possess HER2 mutated disease, and in July, onvansertib for patients whose tumors possess the EGFR exon 20. These two oral TKIs continue to represent a step forward. I recently came back on Sunday from a lung cancer meeting as well, and it's just so impressive to see the continued scientific progress. We are actually continuing to identify additional drivers and a plethora of new agents. So, for example, MTAP agents and PRMT5 inhibitors. It's just one of the many examples. I'm really optimistic that the future is bright for patients who do have an oncogenic tumor. And we are committed not only continuing to extend survival, but also cure. We are never going to give up on curing patients whose tumors have these driver mutations. But we must also recognize that the majority of our patients do not possess, their tumors do not possess an oncogenic driver. And here again, the revolution of immune checkpoint inhibitors has been phenomenal. And I certainly am a firm believer that immune checkpoint inhibitors alone or in combination have led to cures a minority of patients with metastatic disease, because I have seen it with my own eyes. And so I understand that we must go beyond them, though. But if the patients are not cured, some don't even, and our patients are not living long enough. We must leverage the entire immune system if we are going to continue to make true impact in a worldwide fashion. But there's so much enthusiasm and so much going on, and we will achieve this. I think the other area that I was a little concerned about in novel agents were the antibody drug conjugates, but they now have become triumphant as well with FDA approvals. And what I'm impressed about these agents is they really bridge patients who do or do not have an oncogenic driver. And there's so much more to come here. The technology in developing drugs have also been improved. So lessons there. So I think this class of drugs is also going to really expand in a way that will also be beneficial to our patients as well. I do want to take a minute to applaud our industry partners for really listening to patients and listening to advocates like FairLife by developing agents that are more patient-centric and more patient-friendly, such as subcutaneous administration, which allow for shorter time periods, more flexibility, increased quality of life, cost savings. So I think this is the future. I also am impressed by the ability to conduct intervention trials for toxicity, prevent toxicities or reduce toxicities. We've seen a couple of these trials, and I believe we're going to see more of those types of stuff, again, with the whole goal of being patient-centric. So I would talk for quite a long time, but I'm going to let our speakers now reflect upon all the great advances. But as CEO of the L.C.C, I just want to emphasize that we are committed to helping our members, helping patients worldwide through collaborative plans, delivering global and promoting accessibility to multidisciplinary care. I feel strongly that across the continent, we are going to close the gap, not only in metastatic disease, early stage disease, preventions, screening, survivorship, and supportive care. I want to thank for meeting here and for the expertise and for the interactions. It's this type of meeting and continuing education enthusiasm continues that momentum for conquering malignancy. It takes a complete village to do that, and so I appreciate all that you do, and please reach out to me. I'm here to help. Thank you. Enjoy the session.